update on my shower. I still haven't got that on-demand heater to go. I just don't know what's wrong with it. I'm gonna have to take it to the shop, have somebody look at it or something. Anyway, this is what I rigged up. Come in a little closer and film it if you want. It's just I got rocks laying on top, but I just cobbed these rocks together with some, clay, straw, and sand. Cob. This has been out in the rain for quite a while, I gotta get some lime plaster and put on there to make it more waterproof, and then I'm gonna scratch this rust off and paint this black so the sun will help heat it. It looks like a moonshine still, but it goes up, and also you can heat water in that barrel up there with the sun. But on a cloudy day, well, I fired it up yesterday, and what was it, about 3 o'clock we let it die out, and by the time it got dark we had hot water up there in the shower that it was almost too hot. My wife said, "This is almost too hot." I liked it though. But anyway, that's what we're leaving today, but my son and his friend are down here, so we're gonna fire it up so they'll have some hot water and kind of show you how it's basically kind of like a rocket stove. I don't know, I just put a little air thing through here. But anyway, I got it loaded with some kindling and some paper. And get it lit here. The thing really draws good. But anyway, we'll get this going for a minute and show you how good it should burn. Don't make an idiot out of me today. This thing, you plan all this stuff out, boy, this is gonna work perfect, and then on film you end up looking like an idiot. I think it's going to work pretty good. It's going pretty good. I got a bunch of these little trees I ran over with the brush hog a while back, and they're just dried out and splintered. Man, that stuff really catches good. And then a bunch of dried limbs. It may take an hour or so to heat all that up, but once it's hot, it'll stay hot for quite a while. Especially being out here in the sun beating down on it. But these hot showers that thing's defeated me so many times on having a hot shower. But with this thing, I kind of feel like I defeated it. And then also I got it to where I could hook it up, the cold water, to the spring. I got to buy the fittings for it yet. But then you can adjust it. And in case you didn't see my film where I built this shower, I'll take you around and show you. We haven't been down here for a while, so everything's kind of a mess. Come around this way. We just got a pipe there now. I got to get some fittings and put on that and put on the shower head. But we got a curtain, you know, and this is my PVC pipe I flattened out and stained with wood for kind of a mock wood finish. So there you go. And then we got our, I showed you before in my other video, we got a hot tub. Just a stock tank we lined with, we gotta get some Rhino liner and line it. I think we tried that Flex Seal and it holds pretty good, but it still leaks. You can see here where it's been leaking, that kind of a mineral water thing. So we're gonna clean that up and put some Rhino Seal on there when we can afford it. Yeah. Let me see. I'll show you this thing here I bought. Yeah, I just can't get that on-demand heater thing to work. TCMT, it's 10 liter. So, I don't know, it clicks and stuff. I've tried everything everybody's told me to try. I even increased the size of the gas flow. I've adjusted the flow in there and the pressure. I put a pressure pump on it. I got a 12-volt pump. Put more pressure on it. You know, if anybody knows anything I, missed, you might leave it in the comments. But it's just 2 totes. I put a pallet up there. These things are full of liquid and they stack them up. I've seen them stacked 3 tall. So there's no issue with a little barrel being up there on top. You know, they make the perfect shower. And well, one other thing, I'll take you around here and show you what my son made before we leave. He mixed up some, I think it was just clay and cement, Portland cement. He made this cute little rocket stove here. It's been sitting out in the rain. He's had fire in it. It hadn't cracked or anything. Just a little bitty rocket stove. You build your fire and put a pan on top and cook away. Alrighty, but there's a lot of options out there to build stuff, and all that cement and dirt stuff, it's cheap and it holds up quite a bit. It will break down eventually, but I built this thing here eventually. I built that up out of little rocks and stuff, and that's clay cement, and it hadn't hardly cracked at all. It's really tough stuff. I can't even scratch it. I think it's like 10 or 15% cement and clay, and it don't seem to crack it either when you build a fire on it. These rocks, I've had a fire pit in there quite a bit. Yeah, it don't seem to hurt the rocks or anything. We're going to try to make a cob oven out of it. Now the weather, the ice and stuff has popped and cracked it a little bit. But that ain't going to matter. I'm going to build that up more anyway. Does anybody know what this is? We found that in the creek. That's an old hub off of a old wagon, wooden wheel wagon. Okay, YouTube, if you kind of like what I'm doing, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And we'll be back.